Okay guys, so we're here at China. Of course I've gone through and done all practice stuff, so basically all what I would do, and yep, we have all of our upgrades coming through except from this one arrow, which of course is coming in next round unless it fails, at which point I'll be fuming at this game for lying, but that's obviously gonna happen eventually, so might as well get it out of the way now. So let's just jump straight into quali. And while that's loading, I need to change some of my settings. Great. Okay. At least this way I can actually see stuff.
Welcome to Shanghai, China, for what I've no doubt is going to be a fantastic F1 qualifying session. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximizing top speed. So you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on into the corners and max out down the straights.
The teams will have arrived with all manner of parts designed to capitalize on the long straights. The cars will be that much harder to drive in the corners, but everyone will be in the same boat.
Okay, so jumping straight into Q1, I've had good pace this whole weekend, and it's forecast to rain for the race, as we can see from here. So we have a good chance of capitalizing out of this terrible race by because we were on pace with Mercedes and Ferrari in practice when it was raining, so hopefully we can really use that to our advantage. I'll just go through the setup for you guys who have not seen it, and of course tires. Okay, so cheers Jeff. And so park firme, yeah, I'll just do a flying lap because it's Q1 still. I don't know why I have my camera angle as that. Still have T-cam. And of course, you know, Dell Technologies and Husky Chocolate, of course, sponsoring this very, very questionable F1 car. So, yeah. We just need to set a good lap, and we need to make sure that we don't overshoot the braking points into any of the big braking zones, otherwise you will have to go again, and I won't want to be using a set of tyres if I don't want to, if I don't have to. I like how it comes up that I have a message from another viewer before it comes up with that viewer existing. Makes sense. So yeah, in the dry I'm not expecting to be very fast, because I keep on having issues into that corner where I keep on just understeering out into the brakes, into the braking zone, and then I get good traction out, but look at the time that I lose. Compared to Mercedes on mediums, I've already lost 7/10 in the first two sectors. And since I'm not using my cheeky fuel saving mode, I'm joking, since I'm not using none through that middle sector like I normally would, I'm gonna derate a long way from the end of this straight, meaning that for the rest of this lap we're gonna be off the pace massively. Actually, no, we're only derating at the end, so to be honest, that was a lie. I lie, fam. Okay, Vettel goes fastest on a set of softs, obviously, as Lewis went out on mediums. And, you know, we're between the two alphas, but yeah, there's a lot of time we can gain. So, yeah. Nick, if I'm just running lean and then I'll still make up time through this complex. Just because I'm not going to understeer massively into the next turn. Yeah, so that can save me maybe a tenth or two on my lap time.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
And for those who are asking why you're running assist, yeah, obviously I'm still just a child, so obviously I'm not Aravar or Team at Marduk shouting them out. Those guys have posted Cremo part 8 and part 9 respectively. Team at Marduk on 9, it's France. So yeah, all today. So yeah. We come in still in P9, but that's bound to drop down to like maybe P16, 17.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 36.2.
Okay, so now we're in, and as you can see we're a long way off of our teammate, and so we're just gonna fast forward a bit into the end of the session. I did say we'd be 16th, and we are around the pace of Verstappen. I'm joking. He's right in front of us, obviously, on the grid right now.
20th in the speed trap, 193.0 miles per hour.
Okay, so apparently we're the slowest in the speed traps, so that is very promising. I guess that's because we're breaking 10 years too early. Or, okay, nah, okay. Never mind. So yeah, clearly that was just set on our last lap when we were just coasting through here pretty much. Alright, never mind. Alright, so 19 seconds left. We just basically need to improve massively in the middle sector. As you know, first sector is actually quite good for us. Middle sector, also quite good for us. And everyone should be qualifying on softs in Q2, as it's supposed to rain tomorrow in the race, so we won't have to start on the softs. So, already gaining time into there. Gaining quite a bit of time into that braking zone. And kind of just saving our ERS for the back straight and for the rest of the lap. So that we can just lose out now and then gain it back all later. And obviously not understeering out as badly as I was on my first lap, but still quite bad on the understeer there. So yeah. Now we can just run hot lap to the end of the lap without any really issues occurring. And basically just the rest of the lap is just trying to maximize our run onto this straight. And then just not understeering out massively to the point that I have to lift off. As you can see, we're in the 10th, almost 2 cents up, which is not going to be enough to get out, so
Okay, there's 2 minutes
yeah.
left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying.
Yep, okay, cool, we messed up that final corner, but somehow we're still gaining time out of it. So clearly, yeah, we did get a very bad penultimate corner on our last run, and we mess up on the final corner. So I only go P17, which is better than P18, I guess, but it's still not a good lap. But we still have the race to go, so really, we got nothing to really worry about. So yeah, Lando showing the true pace of the car, and I just really can't muster anything out. a whole 9 tenths off our teammate. So yeah, that just shows how unexperienced I am. And no, I didn't actually raise the AI level, so I can't blame it on that. So cheers, there goes my best excuse. So I guess we just go into the race, which is wet, and I'll be up there with the pace of the top 8. Okay, minus Ricardo and Magnussen, obviously, because those two aren't obviously up there. But good to see that Gasly's actually having realistic performances now, where he's 3 tenths off of the medium guys in the top 6. So I'll take some free, but I'll take some free realisticism. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying right now, but yeah. And obviously he's gonna out qualify us. So yeah, apparently we still did better than the car should, so imagine how much better we would have done. Obviously in the race we're clearly gonna make up too many spaces, so that's gonna be fun.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. The ever-tightening turns 1 and 2 will prove tricky in the slippery conditions here at Shanghai, and anyone that slides wide will lose a lot of time getting back on track. Turn 14 should still be the best place for overtaking, but we'll have to see some improvements in the weather before the drivers can take advantage of that DRS assistance. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Gasly, Hulkenberg, Butler, Ricciardo, and Lucas Faber, Magnussen, Perez, Roman Grosjean, and Raikkonen. Norris, Russell, Oldtimer, and Alexander Albon. Giovinazzi and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, so yeah, now that we've
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I'm sorry Jeff, but the only thing I'm good at doing is letting people down in life, so yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah. Of course the setup is made for the dry, but that's fine. This is gonna be a lot of fun moving our way through these cars. Cause yeah.
Okay, how was the pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Alright, so cheers. Shut up, Jeff.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat
Shut up, Jeff.
Okay, copy that.
Thank you, Jeff. I've had enough of your shenanigans. Okay, so apparently I touched Russell. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip formation laps so I don't have to sit on the grid while the rest of the AI do it. Haha, guys, I'm that smart. So yeah. So yeah, I can just do this. So yeah, of course my starts are gonna be terrible because we're talking about me here. Yeah, I don't know why, but no matter what car I'm in, I just can't. You know, I know that it says that you should just go to the outside if something like this happens, but yeah, cheers Norris for squeezing us to the inside. We're supposed to be teammates, so good to see that team respect. Okay, so yeah, we let Russell through to dive bomb these guys, and yeah, I'm just gonna conveniently cut the corner so I don't get swiped out by Perez or Grosjean. And you can see the pace versus the AI in the wet is mad to the point that this happens. I don't understeer out in that corner, guys. Guys, to the fact that I was actually looking up the inside of a very unorthodox place to make a move. But Lewis did make a move there once, but that was to get away from the storming Red Bull. It was against Felipe Massa. And let's be honest, we're gonna get a mad run onto the straight. Just got the inside of Perez through here, as I go for a shorter run through here, which should help him get a better straight line speed than me down here. Plus also his engine versus my engine still quite a big difference, as he's actually gone very far to the inside, to the fact that he might be able to make a move. And yeah, I did cut the corner, so I'm happy that they gave me the illegal overtake warning, but what the hell was that from Perez? So I'm just gonna do what he did to me, and of course restart. So I'm just showing Perez that if he does anything like that to me, I will do it to him. So let's go, guys. 5 red lights and away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix. As you know, we're gonna get a substandard me start. Okay, never mind. Okay, guys, so let's hope that we get a good start and 5 red lights and away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix. And our first stage of the launch has always been quite good, but it's always the second and third stages where we start to lose out, and I feel really ambitious to the point that I feel like I can just go straight around the outside of absolutely everyone here, including Grosjean. No, we gotta just back up quickly, and our teammate is there, racing Kimi, who I actually rate, and great. Cheers, Kimi. And yeah, me trying to slow down so I can make it to the inside of the track, and also this game's like the fact that he's still squeezing me that far just makes me lose my temper to do that. Send him out wide, and with that loss of front wing on my car, do this. You know, I could still put. If I'm squeezing you, you stay out, okay? Like that, okay? Thank you. Anyone but Russell. He's just been a thorn in my side for the last races, and I can't be bothered to put up with that. As we stupidly catch up to Raikkonen in the braking zone. To, you know, we gotta pull that 4 restart chain. And 3, 4, like 5 right? And away we go. Lights, I meant. Great. Yeah, of course we just gotta let everyone go through, including Gio, as apparently our launches aren't that good, but sorry Gio, we had to do that, otherwise we're gonna get completely swiped by the retarded Williams. And yeah, we gotta get more than our front wing alongside Basically, you have to be in front of them, otherwise you gotta lose half of your front wing this year. Because of how dumb the AI are. Like, look, I'm alongside my teammate, and, well, okay, let's be honest, I was not alongside him. I'd like to think I was alongside, but, there's Perez squeezing us off the track, and we got an illegal overtake on Kimi, so I had to back out there, and, let these two keep on fighting, and we'll get one of them just out of the next corner, probably. As Perez will keep on understeering anyway, and you know we'll just go. You know they're still side by side, so I applaud the racecraft and the AI this year compared to last year. But three-way, no. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go three wide into this sloping right-hander, but no, they actually go quite slowly through there this year. So we just gotta run overtake to hopefully get away from them in a straight line. But we're actually giving Perez a toe, so let's just move over to here to give Kimi the toe. But yeah, so yeah. So yeah, we just gotta hope that we don't end up destroying the car, and yeah, we basically need to keep on buying durability upgrades for that internal combustion engine. It's already on 41%. So yeah. As you can see, this is the true pace of the car in the wet. To the point that I'm able to race away from the cars behind. And actually have pace. So let's go. Yep, we're gonna lower front wing and downforce values. As us knows, no one cares. And yeah. Magnussen versus Weber. Weber is still ahead of Magnussen. So yeah, this could be a good race scrapping out in front of us. So yeah, this could be our first points finish of this season so far. Especially with these two fighting so hard into corners that they don't need to fight into. So yeah, hopefully we don't end up dying. Oh, Weber going very dangerously to the inside. And we miss our breaking point massively. Let's be honest, that's not the first point that's happened. And we don't actually lose our front wing for once when that happens. So great to see that. Otherwise that would really ruin our race. Oh yeah, we either have to go lap 9 or 10 to make a 2-stop happen. So yeah. If we want to pull a 1-stop, we gotta go lap 14. So yeah, I'm feeling a 2-stop away from these guys. That way we can really just extract the speed from this car. We'll jump these guys and then we just gotta we just basically gotta get in front of these guys while the pit stop. Come on. finally, okay, VTech keeping us in this. As, you know, the braking went very weird there at the end. So I'm sorry, Kevin, but we just had to squeeze you out there. We physically couldn't turn it anymore. That's how bad the understeer was getting. And how special the braking for this year is. Turn 1 and 2 just kill the fronts. Well, yeah, we're in our first point scoring position, which is why I'm feeling the 2-stop rather than the 1-stop. Yeah, I know if I pull off a 1-stop I could probably get a lot better, and that yellow flag was probably for me. Nope, it was actually for an alpha of Kimmer. Of Kimmer? Kimmy. Wow. Yep, I know how to pronounce names, guys. I'm just special. First time I've actually laughed in this career mode. And it took me 4 hours, 5 hours. Now, of course, on weekends I'll try and get 2 episodes out a day. So yeah, Saturday and Sunday in the United Kingdom, of course, we'll be getting 2 episodes out a day. Time zones, I feel like something like 1:30 and of course 5. So yeah, I'm literally braking as hard as I can, and somehow Magnussen's still able to not brake as hard as it. He still outbrakes us at the beginning, but then he loses his braking at the end. So it's not due to tail braking, I can tell you that much. Because I don't trail brake. So yeah, Butler has got past Ricardo, who's, you know, doing okay. Not as good as his teammate. But yeah, the Renault's actually having good pace around here. And you know, I gotta remind myself of what our car number is so we can get down and get on with the race. As obviously that number is very motivational towards me. I'm not gonna explain why, but I think most people know why. But yeah, I should just shut up before I make a fool of myself. As you know, we're trying to see if we can somehow outdrive Ricardo through those corners. But of course, no chances appearing. So yeah, we're just gonna slowly turn down the field into that section. And obviously on the straight, he's gonna also have a switching from Devon. So yeah, first time that we've actually had enough race pace. So now I'm actually considering fully the 3-stop. I mean, 3-stop? Seriously? 2-stop. As that should be faster for us, in theory. But we know how theory works here. Game theory is my least favorite channel, and I'm sorry, Ricardo, I don't know what happened to the brakes there, so I gotta let him through. I'm gonna let him back through, as otherwise I'd feel like a douchebag for stealing that overtake. As Magnussen goes down our inside, and we do get a bit of a corner cut there, so can't blame them for warning us on that. So yeah, I'll just re-overtake Magnussen into turn 1. Oh, okay, nah, he pretty much squeezed us out. I feel like every AI that does that should deserve a penalty. But, yeah. I'm faster than these guys, I just can't make a clean move. Just because of how braking works on this year. So yeah, I think I'll do 9 laps on this first stint, then I'll do 9, and then I'll do 10 at the end. And the reason why I want to do it this way rather than any other way is because I don't know, we can use the fresh tires to advantage when there's cars around us. But because you know, at the end of races, that's when all the cars are more spread out. But for the first half of the race in real life, that's when all the cars are around each other, and you can see the double slipstream not really having much of an effect on us, and we brake years early, and we actually clip the apex when we brake years early. Like, we're stuck behind these guys to the point that I feel like I should just pit, but that would not be good for our last 2 stints, as that would mean that we'd have to do 11 on both. And look, now because of that, Perez is actually gonna make a move on us. So yeah, from if we had made a clean move on Ricciardo from chasing down Devin Butler, we're now stuck behind Ricciardo and Magnussen. And that's why I need to work on these. So yeah, we all know that Ricciardo's just gonna outdrag us here. So we just gotta lift off a bit before trying anything. And we got, and you know, Ricciardo's actually left us space once, so thank you, Ricciardo. I was this close to automatically just about to cut the corner. But yeah, Magnussen next. We've already overtaken him once, shouldn't be that hard. Now that he doesn't have a slipstream, down the back straight should be easy as pie. Just run none through the back straight. And Kevin is ours, you know. Kevin is an easy pickings. Up 7 out of 28, and we've actually had an interesting race once, where we're actually near the points. What is this? My driver. As you know, we make the same mistake again, so yeah, we just cut through there, make sure that we don't gain a position or time, otherwise that would be cheating, and put ourselves back behind Magnussen, and continue on as if said incident just didn't happen. Next up, we're coming in for our new set of tyres, so I'm happy with that, as we can finally increase our straight line speed. As you know, the turn-in has not been an issue at all. Our only issue really has been speed in straights. So, like, you can see how much time I'm making up in the corners and how close we're getting. But look, just that Ferrari engine just kicking in against us. As you see Magnussen braking early and then rejoining the racing line, which is very smart, to be honest. That is how a real life F1 driver would go. So good to see that there is some realism, to the point that now Ricciardo is actually not inside the top 10. Yeah, he is now outside the top 10, proving that maybe Renault are in the quali team, which are good at quali, and maybe have no good qualities in the race. Alright, God kill me. Why do I have to be so cringy? Let's be honest, we don't talk about that. Yep. Overtake mode, doing a bit of course, but not enough, to the point that I'm just gonna brake now, so that I don't smash into the back of Magnussen. I have to lose more laps stuck behind him than I absolutely have to the point that I'm actually thinking of making a move up the inside there, but think better of it. And yep, now we didn't get ourselves caught up on the outside curb. He's of course going to get better run out of the corner than us due to that Ferrari engine, but as we smash into his rear end on our box lap, which is fine. So yeah, we might as well just be as aggressive as we want, and yeah, just make the most of a bad situation. Funny how we can actually make a move once our front wing is broken, and see how we're finally squeezing him onto the grass. Yeah, that's just to prove that I'm not dumb. That's just to prove that, yeah, you can knock off my front wing, you can ruin my race, but you can't ruin my spirits. And yeah, now we just gotta push the car to its absolute limits in this and the next stint. And yeah, for the rest of this lap, we just gotta push it to the best of its ability with a broken front wing, and box in at the end of this lap, and just hope that this hasn't had too much an effect on R2 stop. So yeah, no, we're just gonna block you off there, K-Mag, and turn in on you like how you turned in on us. Not nice, is it, K-Mag? It's not nice being turned into when you're clearly alongside them. Alright, this is really just making me lose my temper, so anger issues confirmed. If anything, that should help us on the straights, losing that end plate. And that actually is, to be honest, to the point that Magnussen has to pull back into our slipstream just to have a chance of keeping with us there on the straight. And yeah, I know I broke early, but that's just because I knew that they lose mad time through that corner. So
Understood. Stopping this lap.
so yeah, I feel like we're the only guy pulling off a. Well, that's us out of China. Seriously? I'm actually done. I'm actually done. Well, that's all we can really do. Well, that's just great. That was a really self-forced error. I guess I was just, that's really annoying. That's actually really annoying. That's really gonna annoy me. We actually had, yeah. No one cares about Mercedes for once, so I'm just gonna skip all of this.
A real team victory today. Let's have a quick look at how the driver standings have changed.
So yeah, look, this would have been a 3P9, I feel.
That lead has taken a bit of a knock today after an incredible day of racing. Who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Hey, look, just at least it's good to see that Gasly's not up there. He's still close, but not far.
The constructors' standings. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting
Wait, what? Okay, no, that's. Okay, so yeah, look, we're still last in the drivers and in constructors. What would have been maybe up there against Haas has now become still P9. So I thank you all very much for watching and wasting the last half an hour of your life. And shut up, Claire, and I guess I'll see you next time.